Hello people, I am back with another review. Now today I will be reviewing the Revoltech Amazing Yamaguchi Arkham Knight 1.5. Now when this figure did first release, I did want to pick him up, but I didn't have enough time. So I waited for the 1.5, ordered him months ago, and he arrived the other week. So I also got the limited bonus head and the figure, so let's take a look at it. This is the one from the Arkham Knight game. So if you haven't played the game and you're watching this, I do recommend you maybe go play the game first, because there is some spoilers to the game with this character, so just keep that in mind while you watch. So at the front here we've got Arkham Knight looking very cool here. You know, the new DC logo, Batman Arkham Knight logo, Revoltech, Kaido, all that good stuff. Looking at the side here, you've got his sword and another little dagger, Arkham Knight. On the back here, many poses, and obviously as we know, he is the Red Hood, aka Jason Todd. So it comes with all his extra bits, and it comes with the red part of the Arkham Knight bit here as well, and the Red Hood helmet and the Red Hood emblem, which is looking very, very cool indeed. And looking at this side, it's the Red Hood version, kind of Red Hood, still got the Arkham Knight logo, and just normal Arkham Knight here. So that is it for the box. This is the packet the extra head came in. Let's get this open and see what it's all about. Okay people, so this is the figure out of the box. Sorry it's so far back, you'll get a close up in a minute, but I've got the tray here with like the chest pieces and stuff in it, because some parts are really small. When I opened the box I did lose a couple, but they're all back in the tray now, but I had to look for about 10 minutes. So I just thought I'd keep them in there for now, and then I'll do close-ups like later on into the video. But the main stuff we get with it is his sniper, his 2 pistols, his 2 daggers, and his 2 swords. Now I actually can't remember if he had them 2 swords. I played Arkham Knight when I was very young, so I played all the Batman games young, but I am replaying Arkham Asylum and Arkham City soon. Well, today basically, which I'm going to be doing after this video, is playing a bit of Arkham Asylum, which is my favourite one from the trilogy. But yeah, so the thing I really do like about this figure, and what I respect Kaido for doing, is that they really know how to bring the figure into real life. You know, like it looks like Arkham Knight was dragged from the game in Revoltech style and just slapped onto a figure, which is great. Like you can see with the Red Hood helmet, it looks exactly like it does from the game, and it's like it looks like it's got that shine, you know, of like a helmet. And there's only a couple head sculpts, there's only 2, this one, and this is the bonus one, which is the damaged version, where if you know, after Batman beats him, he destroys his helmet a bit like this, and he takes it off to reveal the second part, which is the Red Hood, which is really cool in my opinion. I like that they added this, but for a pre-order, what I don't get is that if you pre-order you get an extra head sculpt. It seems a bit unfair, you know, but I mean, I guess it's a first come first serve basis. But yeah, so let's get a look at some of the hands quickly. So you've got his like kind of open, relaxed hands, I guess, what they are, and then gun holding hands, and another, I think this is a pointing hand, and then the gun holding hands, and then another pointing hand. I really don't know, to be honest. Like this, it doesn't come with many hands. It only comes with 6, technically 8 if you count the 2 fists. And then looking at his swords, they're just identical. But I don't know if they're katanas or ninjato, because there's a key difference. Like katanas are curved and ninjatos are straight with like an edge bit like this, a bit like Sasuke's sword. But I can't really tell because it's kind of curved here. I think it is a ninjato though. But I can't remember if Jason actually used them in the game, because obviously you can play as Red Hood and do the missions. I did that, but he only ever really used his pistols, but he wasn't Arkham Knight after that. It was just normal Red Hood. So maybe he did. I don't know. I'll look it up in a minute and I'll see, because I really don't remember him using these swords. I remember him using these, the daggers, but I can't remember if they look like this. I think they might have though. But the guns look really cool. I like the guns. So these are the pistols. Really, really cool. And you can see they got a little hole in them, so you can use Kaido shooting effects, which I do have. So we will, I'll get them out for posing maybe, if I can find my Agent Venom accessories. But yeah, this is cool. And then it's just the same thing again here. And up close, daggers, I think I already showed that though. Look at that, pretty cool, innit? And then this sniper rifle, which is one of the coolest in my opinion. I really do like this gun. This is from, I don't know if you played the boss fight. It was actually pretty tedious depending on what difficulty you played on in the game. But he would like zip around and snipe you and shit, and you'd have to dodge it. It was fucking horrific. It was a terrible boss fight. And the one where he's in that massive drill thing and you're in the Batmobile trying to run away from it. Oh god, I spent hours on that mission. That actually made me want to pull my hair out. And then we've got the Red Hood chest, which looks awesome. I do love Red Hood. He is probably one of my favourites. But I think Deathstroke is more my speed of character. I'm not really sure though, but Deathstroke's just really cool. This is the red version of the Arkham Knight chest. Oh shit, they dropped that. And then this is the shoulder blades. I don't know what their difference is. Oh, it's the Red Hood shoulder blades. I think, yeah, the Red Hood ones. But there's two of the identical ones. They're tiny and I really don't fancy dropping them again. And then there's these as well. Now, I have no idea what these bits are for. Now, my guess is, just by looking at it, it's for his wrist things here. But I'm really not sure. So, I mean, we'll see, won't we, when I mess around with the figure. And then we've got his shin knee pad things there. Which is, my thumbs are too big. That looks really cool as well. And then, oh, I'm missing one bit. I think this is part of his arm, maybe? Can you take this out? What the fuck? What is this part? Yes, it's his arm, I believe. I believe if this is his arm muscle thing here. Oh, right there. So this whole figure is like completely interchangeable and customizable, which is what I find really cool. And I'm glad they did that. Right, so now that we've done that, we're going to do a close-up of the heads in a minute and the hands in more detail, and Jason Todd. Is that his name, Jason Todd? I think it is. I'm not really sure. Yeah, it is Jason Todd. Yeah, it is Jason Todd. Or Red Hood. I'll just call him Red Hood for now because I might be wrong. I haven't really played the games or read any comics about Red Hood in a long time. But yeah, let's get into it. Okay, this is him up close and personal, and I have to say the detail is extraordinary. Just look at that head sculpt. My. That is beautiful. And yeah, you've got the Arkham logo here on his side, which is very cool. Very cool indeed. And then looking at the back here, obviously we've got DC Comics copyright thing on his arse cheek. And a lot of detail coming down the back as well. Like, you can clearly see that a lot of detail has gone into this action figure. And on the side we've got his smoke bombs and stuff. Kind of sad there's no place to holster his pistols, unless I'm just fucking blind, but I don't see any. I'm looking more at the legs as well. Holy shit, detail is crazy on this thing. Yeah, lots of detail, like the Arkham Batman as well. Even on the sides here, on the shins, got more smoke grenades on his leg, or maybe flashbangs. And you're just getting a closer look at that chest though. And then the arms as well, where when he kind of copies Batman's, like, dear. Well, I think I know what the issues will be for this figure. The hands have fallen off millions of times now. So that is pretty much it for the close-ups of the figure. I mean, there's not much, I mean there is lots, but as you can see here, lots of detail. The whole peg on the neck as well, back of the head looking good. Sides here, the colouring's really cool as well, and I like the little stubby bits on the feet, like proper military looking action figure, which is cool. So we're just going to lay him down there for a sec while we take a look at, I'm just going to move the camera over slightly, just like that. His head, his damaged head. Let's get some light on that. There we go. The detail on this is crazy as well, the damaged bits. Wow, look at that. Really, really cool figure. So yeah, that is the damaged Arkham Knight head, and then this is the Red Hood helmet. I really do like the Arkham Red Hood helmet. I think it's really cool. Obviously the white eyes would have been like extraordinarily cool, because obviously white eyes on just any kind of comic figure is sick, and that's why Arkham Knight, I'm guessing, has these white eyes for comic accuracy. But I can't recall if Arkham Knight was exclusive to the Arkham comics, or if he's actually is a comic book character. I really can't recall at the moment. But yeah, that's it for the close-ups. So now we're going to get into some articulation. Okay, let's do some articulation, shall we? So, both arms, it's about as high as they get. Really good range on that. I don't know what angle that is, not good at maths like I said last time. God, the hands come off really, you know what, I'm just taking the hands off because they fall off so fucking easily. So we've got some articulation here, double jointed I believe, or just loose. I don't know, the articulation on this figure is weird. It's very strange. So I think we have a swivel here. Yeah, we've got a swivel. No butterfly joints, which is interesting. Yeah, no butterflies on this one, unfortunately. So that will affect range. But I think, yeah, there's literally like no butterfly joints. You can move the shoulder pads and take them off. And this arm, upwards, down, up, down, working well, going inwards. Not much articulation on that either. No double joints. Nope, it's double joints. I'm tripping. Yeah, I am. I'm going fucking crazy. Yeah, these are double jointed. They're just a bit stiff. I mean, they are just out of the box, so yeah, okay, so this is double jointed. Okay, that's good. But yeah, we're missing butterflies, unless I'm actually like stupid and can't see them. But I don't see any butterfly on this figure. Okay, that kind of sucks. Looking down, looking up, side to side, decent neck range. Yeah, really good range on the neck, good articulation. Doing a crunch. Oh wow, that's a lot. So that's him leaning forward, which is good. And side to side, moving around, good articulation. He can't move backwards like at all. Like, he can't look back, but he can lean really far forward. And then the legs. Wow, I think that's the first time I've been able to do the splits for Revoltech figure, not gonna lie. So yeah, he can do the splits, which I'm surprised about, like actual genuine shock. Because usually, I mean, they can hit the pose, but not very well. Alright, well, I've done something here. Right, this belt is a pain in the arse. Right, leg going up, bending inwards, double jointed, ankle pivoting, quite a lot, not too much, but there's definitely something there. Toe joint up, forward, very good. Right, what have I, hang on a second. Alright, sorry about that. This bit got caught under one of the legs. So this leg going up can reach pretty far. Double jointed. Pivoting. We have a thigh swivel, I believe. Yeah, we've got a swivel. And we've got no shin movement at all. And then pivoting on the ankles is pretty much the same. Or on the feet, sorry. And then toe joint, stiff as fuck. Going down and going up. So altogether, this is a pretty solid figure, but even right now, I'm not really sure it's worth the price that they make you pay for some of these figures. Because I'm having quite a few QC issues with this one, which is a bit annoying. Because I waited so long to get him, on top of a delay, and still. It is it's good. It's a really good figure. Like, don't get me wrong, it's good. It's just the articulation, no butterfly joints. Bit disappointing, not gonna lie. But obviously, how can you put butterfly joints on something with swappable chest? You know, it's just not really. You can't really do that, and I understand that. You know, But this is a good figure, and it looks really cool, and hopefully it poses well. So that's the articulation over number. Just go slap him in the corner here. Take a look at the hands again quickly. Not much really to the hands, just looking, you know, normal. So that is pretty much it for the figure. I'm gonna go pose it around for a few hours, and then I'll come back and tell you what I think. Once the posing is done, obviously you can check it on YouTube Shorts or my TikTok at Big Don Collectibles. And this is the last time I change my name, I promise. I know it's gone from like BD Reviews and all that stuff, but the BD Reviews standard for Big Don Reviews, but I thought Collectibles would be easier because I will be showing my collection very soon. But I have put up some new shelves and need to put up a few more because I have run out of space. But once that's complete and I like the way it looks, in a few months to maybe the end of this year, I'll show you the collection. So let's get into some posing. Okay people, I've done my posing, I've done what I needed to do, and I have to say, this figure absolutely fucking slaps. But it's also wank in two ways. No butterfly joints, but you know, it's not too bad. Like, I know I can see why it doesn't have butterfly joints, because you need to connect the chest and all that stuff, so that I'll let that slide. But how hard it is to actually change him into the Red Hood is probably just as painful as what Jason Todd went through when he was killed by Joker. Like, holy shit. It is mental how hard it was for me. And I didn't even look at the instructions either, because I was just being an idiot. And I removed the wrong part of the arm and all this shit, and these little knee bits kept falling off during posing. The guns, I think it was this one or maybe this one, kept falling out of his fucking hand because it was too loose. When I took the hands off, it pulled the whole joint out and it was hard to get back in. You know, just little QC issues like that just really kind of pissed me off. But other than that, this figure is fantastic, and I do think you should pick it up if you want to. Like, if you really want this figure, get it. And I do recommend it. It's really cool. It comes with some really good gear, and it is pretty sweet. I'm not going to lie, this is going to look fantastic in my collection. It's one of my grails. I've been wanting this figure for a long time. But it's just about the price as well. I can't remember exactly how much, because I got him with Joker, so it's expensive anyway. But he is quite, I think he's more on the cheaper side of things. But if you can get him for a good price, 100% pick him up. He is a figure that you need to have. He is good. But it's just some QC issues you may get may, you know, kind of put you off of getting it. And I understand that, because the QC issues with this one, I mean, any Revoltech has got QC issues. They just love throwing in a fucking curveball every now and then. But other than that, I don't really have any complaints. This figure is awesome to pose. His articulation is crazy. Like, it's actually insanely fucking good. I'll be real. It is a very, very good piece of action figure. Now, that is all I really have to say about the figure. About my next review, it will be in a week or two, because I am going on holiday. Yeah, lucky me. Well, I don't like holidays, but you know, I look forward to this one. Hopefully it's good, but yeah, just before I put it out there, you know, I won't be posting for a few weeks. And also, feel free to comment about your experience and your opinion on the new Superman film. Let's talk about that for a minute. Holy shit, what a film that was. James Gunn actually saved DC there, in my opinion. You know, I never really liked Zack Snyder's Superman, only because he literally let more people die than he saved, but you know, we won't talk about that. But no, I'm glad James Gunn is remaking the DC universe, and I'm excited to see what comes next. And obviously Supergirl's next. I'm really looking forward to it, because the girl who plays her is from Game of Thrones, and she was amazing in it. So other than that, thank you so much for watching. You know, like and subscribe if you enjoyed the video. If you didn't, dislike it and don't subscribe, I suppose. Have a lovely evening, afternoon, day, night, wherever you are in this wonderful world. And I will see you on the next one. Goodbye.